Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to your reading. Spirit, let's see what's happening for you, Aquarius. So today, trying a new spread. Oh yeah, doing a new spread of 9 cards, but we're going to have Oracle and Tarot cards, one of each. I like it. So I'm going to play around with this and see how things go for you. Let's get our Tarot cards. Yeah, holy crap, man. I'm telling you, life has been busy for me. Just did the Capricorn reading and I was like, hell yeah, that resonates, right? Because oh, let's flip up our cards. Yeah. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Oh. Okay, interesting. So what we're going to do is we've got our 9 card spread and we're going to start with the tarot cards. We're going to figure out what this is all about, and then we're going to bring in the oracle cards for validation and a little extra support. So let's talk about what I see right smack dab in the middle of the reading. We've got you as the King of Swords. It's an air card, and this is definitely you, regardless of what your whether your sign relates to swords or not. I mean, I know you're Aquarius, but anyway, that's irrelevant. Doesn't matter what it is. Point is, this is you sitting in a position where I'm kind of looking at the cards around as well. You're sitting in a position where you need to make some decisions, or you need to strategize or something like that. And that's where you are with this card. So we're going to come back to that. But first, we're going to take a look at what's going on right now, or like recent past coming into now, right? The cards that came up. So the situation as we're starting out this little journey is the moon. You're looking for clarity on something. There's something that you need to know, information you got to get, and you don't quite have it yet. And the thing is, this information hinges on something that you need to work on. I said need, so it's something you need to do. This is something that is extremely creative. It's expansive. There is growth involved. Could be creating something like completely new from scratch. That's kind of Empress energy, right? This is in the negatively aspected position though. I think what this is saying is that we can't get started until we reveal what the moon is hiding, right? So that's where you're sitting in that energy. And it feels like there's really probably not much you can do about it. But when we look at the next card, which is the positive aspect, what would serve you best in this situation, we have the 3 of Cups. This is go with the flow. This is stay in communication with people. It's less about, keeping your finger on the pulse and seeing what's happening and waiting for things to happen. No, immerse yourself in everything that's going on. Talk to everybody, make friends with everyone. This is how you're going to get that information, and you're going to get it quicker. Okay, that's what I'm getting from that. So then when we look at what's coming up with this situation, we've got the Queen of Cups, okay? I think this is another person. This is probably the individual who you're going to get your information from. I think they finally come forth and say to you, okay, that moon card thing, right? Here's what's going on. Here's the piece of the puzzle you need. Here's the information, whatever. Now you should be able to move ahead. Okay. With that, now we're coming back to you, right? King of Swords. Now that you have this information, remember how I said you're going to have to make some kind of a decision or a plan or whatever? That's exactly where you are. You're like, what do I want to do with this? Right? And the reason why I'm saying that is you're looking at this because it's a king, right? You're looking at this from a high level perspective, right? You're not a nobody in this situation. You got a seat at the big kids table, right? So this is like you play a pivotal role in what's going on here. What is going to help you through this is this is a card of burden. Okay, so Ten of Swords, 10 of Wands. This is someone with carrying a lot on their shoulders, a lot of shit going on, blah, blah, blah. I don't think this is you. This is somebody else. It would be like if you're the manager in a department, these are the people who work for you, right? And so the thing to heed here, as you sit smack dab in the middle trying to figure shit out, you need to be sure that anyone involved in this situation is not getting dumped on, and mostly by you, right? Like, make sure that if you're tapping into resources, you're not like overusing them, you're not exploiting them, right? This is the danger that could happen when you're in that position of, okay, I finally got my information and we're ready to go. Be careful that you are really discerning about how you move ahead, right? Because like I said, you want to make sure that everyone who is working with you or involved in the situation is not overburdened. You want to make sure that they're rested and they're happy and they're feeling pretty good about what's going on. Then when we look at the potential outcome, the first card up, we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is the seeds you planted bearing fruit, stuff coming in. Love it right there. And the next card that comes up is, again, we're going to talk about something that can trip you up or hold you back from moving forward, even with the outcome. This is worry. What the hell are you worried about? I think you're worried that you're making wrong decisions. I think you're worrying that, oh, maybe I gave these guys a little too much leeway. Now, what happens if they get lazy? What if this doesn't work? What if we can't pick the fruit? I think you start worrying about things that you have control over, and it's like you're not stuck, right? This is a card of feeling stuck, and you're not. I think it's like you're letting things get to you almost from a feeling of, how do I put this? Like wanting to hold back for some reason. I don't know what the reason is. It's only going to make sense to you. But here's the thing, when we look at the card that came in the next position, so this is like at the end of the outcome, Knight of Wands, do it, baby. This is Nike, just do it. Like, move forward, go crazy, have at her, right? Don't let that worry or that feeling of being stuck hold you back. It's time to move forward with whatever this is. So now we're going to pull the oracle cards to go with these. So let's take a look at this moon, okay? This is information that you're waiting on, something, clarity you need something on, right? The card that came out for it is deep quiet, meditation and stillness. This means you just have to sit back and wait for it to come to you. Patience is a virtue here for you. And then remember how the next card is the Empress. So I was saying, like, you can't move ahead until you get that information. And the card that came up for it is Vanishing Mirror. Ego sublimation. Is it that you can't do this, or you're choosing to not do it? That's my question to you. What's your ego's role in all of this? Ask yourself that question. Are you holding back for a reason that really doesn't make sense? That's what I'm wondering there. Remember how I said with the Three of Cups, like, get in there, do stuff, talk to people or whatever, even if you don't have that moon card, that piece of information, right? Can't make this shit up. It says the perfect storm, the courage to step into life with the Three of Cups. Remember I said immerse yourself in everything. Doesn't matter that you don't have that piece that you need / want, however you want to put it. The point is that don't let that stop you from still doing the work and trying to move forward, right? Then when we look at our Queen of Cups, so this is the person who's going to bring you that clarity of the moon card. And the one that came out for her is Deep Diver, diving into a task. The information is coming for you so you can dive in, right? Head first, feet first, however you want, jump in feet first. But this is also her, because it's diving into a task. This person did a lot of work. They did a lot of work, pulled a lot of strings, whatever, to get you that information. And here you are, King of Swords, the card that came out for you, Dream Thief, refusal of the call. And what did I say? You're sitting there wondering, okay, how am I going to get this moving forward? And right beside it is our Eight of Swords, where I said, you're feeling like you're stuck, but I think you've made yourself stuck. We're going to come back to that in a minute. But the point of refusal of the call is you actually consciously deciding to hold back. And that's not going to help you. So this burden card of 10 of Wands, the one that came out with it, what have we got? Overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. What is this saying? This is saying that, again, it's the balance, right? There is so much available to you. You have the resources at hand, and you want to make sure that there isn't that overwhelm for this group that you need to work with, right? When we look at the potential outcome now, let's see what we've got. Hang on, our 7 of Pentacles. This is bearing fruit, right? And it says covenant, sacred contract. There is some kind of agreement, came to me, so I have to say it, legality, maybe, around this thing that is bearing fruit, this thing that you're birthing, this thing that's expanding and growing. There's some kind of, like I said, legality agreement or something that's tied into this that you want to make sure you take care of. Maybe that's part of this 8 of Swords too. Remember how I said you're feeling stuck, but it feels like more like a prison of your own making? The card that came out with that is Me Talks, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. This is, right? It's detoxing this feeling of being stuck. It's taking care of yourself and like really getting real with yourself and saying, okay, am I bringing, like, have I brought this on myself kind of thing? And I hate saying things like that, but that's what the cards are saying, right? Take the time and work on this to see if there's a reason why. No, not if there's a reason why. What the reason is, why you're holding back on this, why you have that stuck feeling, right? And I think you'll be able to work it out. Let's see what came out with the Knight of Wands. Oh, mindful, and it's groupthink. You know, it's interesting because it showed up on the same line as the 3 of Cups, which is usually like, it's usually like about party, gathering, getting together, having a good time. But here, oh, maybe it's more 3 of Pentacles. Groupthink is saying, do some brainstorming, right? Rally the troops. This is right beside the 10 of Wands too. Tap into these people. Like I said, you don't want to like drain the crap out of them or anything, but you can still use them and utilize them and get their opinion. I think that's what's going to spark the idea that gets you really moving forward. Very interesting. So there we go. That is your reading, and I hope you enjoy that. Throw me a comment. Let me know what you think and how things go. I would love for you to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff too, because it does help grow the channel. And yeah, we're going to leave it there. So until I see you next time, much love and light, health and wellness, peace and prosperity. Take care, Aquarius. Bye.